Imagine a teenager is terribly ill. Her parents purchase a highly advanced android to keep her company, but the machine has a secondary purpose. If the daughter dies, the android is designed to physically and behaviorally replace her. This is the premise of Kazuo Ishiguro's 2021 novel, Klara and the Sun. It presents a scenario that tests how we define a human being. The characters in the story clash over whether this replacement can actually work. The girl's father insists his daughter possesses a unique, uncopyable inner soul. The android's creator argues the exact opposite, that humans are purely material systems, meaning everything inside a person can be mapped, copied, and continued. This sets up a strict physical boundary. If science eventually allows every single biological trait and behavioral quirk to be perfectly duplicated in synthetic form, we have to ask what exactly happens to a person's self. The threat of replacement suggests that the self might be something found in our interactions, rather than a substance we carry from birth. To see why, we need to stop thinking about human biology for a moment and look at the night sky. When you look up at a constellation, a strict materialist, often called an eliminativist, sees only scattered, disconnected stars burning in the void. From this view, there is no giant physical ladle floating in deep space. On the other hand, it is equally mistaken to treat that celestial ladle as a tangible, independent object hanging above us, as if the shape itself has its own mass and gravity. This image shows the asterism we call the Big Dipper. The shape is an objective mathematical fact, constrained entirely by where you stand. Moving to another solar system breaks the alignment. The figure exists only from this specific earthly vantage point. We call this observer relative objectivity. A true, undeniable pattern can depend completely on where you stand, without being a fake story or a personal whim. Bring that astronomical model back down to human scale. Let's picture a mother standing in an ordinary kitchen, making breakfast, watching her daughter walk down the stairs. A microscope will never find a single molecular fact that constitutes the self. At this forensic scale, the hidden essence disappears. Identity functions as an asterism. It is a shape rendered onto physical matter by the specific standpoint of an observer. The mother's ongoing relationship, her expectations, her memories, her daily reactions, actively projects and sustains the pattern that we casually refer to as a soul. The self is a convergence-stabilized heuristic. It's a highly functional pattern located in the social encounter, rather than a tangible item tucked inside someone's chest. Now let's run the ultimate thought experiment. Suppose for a moment the creator secretly swaps the dying girl with the perfect artificial replica in the middle of the night. The following morning, the mother wakes up and has a brief interaction with the replica at the breakfast table, completely unaware of the swap. Materially, the differences are vast. The replica operates on circuits rather than biological cells, and the exact histology of every scar on its body is synthetic. But those molecular differences do not matter, because the relationship isn't tracking them. The mother is tracking behavioral cues, recognized reactions, and a shared history. From her precise standpoint, the asterism of her daughter remains entirely unbroken. This is the web of renderings. The irreplaceable essence of the girl lived entirely in her observers, not within herself. The replica succeeds by stepping into this pre-existing web of connections. It allows the pattern that because the web, not the interior, was the essence all along.